So now we will continue with PYQs. We have done till Master's theorem, the all 4 ways we have seen. Now we will do PYQs. It will be more helpful to you once you do PYQs. So let's start. So GATE 1997, this question was asked 2 marks question. So Tn equals to Tn minus 1 plus n, this is our recurrence relation and this is our initial condition. So let's see what is the time complexity. So Tn is equals to T of n minus 1 plus n. So by substitution, see here we cannot apply Master's theorem, okay, so we have to do by substitution method. So if T of n minus 1, so what, T of n minus 1 minus 1, in place of n we are putting n minus 1, and here so and in n we are putting n minus 1, so it is coming as T of n minus 2 plus n minus 1. Okay, so now if we put this in this, so what will come? So now if we put this in this, what will come? Or else you can do, let's say T of n minus 2, so in place of n we put n minus 2 minus 1 plus n minus 2, so this is coming as T of n minus 3 plus n minus 2. Now we will substitute all this in this first equation. Let's say this is our first equation. In our first equation, so now if we put everything in our first equation here, so let's say I am doing it here, T of n equals to n minus 1 means this, right? T of n minus 2 plus n minus 1 and n is intact. In place of this we are putting this, okay. So now here we can, this is n, okay, not 2, this is n. Now in place of n minus 2 we put this equation. So T of n minus 3 plus n minus 2 plus n minus 1 plus n. Now if we continue this equation, which is bounding condition, T of 1 is 1, let's say T of, we continue this until T of n minus k, we are continuing this equation, T of n minus k. Now T of n, let's say n minus k is equals to 1, since this is our initial condition we see this, okay, we take this, so n minus 1 equals to k, or k is equals to n minus 1, and the rest of here is n minus k plus 1. See, this is n minus, this is what, n minus k, this is n minus k plus 1, so n minus 3, n minus 2, like this, n minus k plus 2, n minus, let's say the last is 1 plus 1. So this is coming as what, n minus k is 1, so this is 1. Now it will continue as 2, 3 dot till n. So this is basically sum of natural numbers, so n into n plus 1 by 2. You can I don't know, because it was back then, it was in pen and paper they used to ask, but in order it is n square. Okay, so by substitution method we can see this is the order is order of n square. Now I will do this. So sorry, I just missed it, I just so this is, you can see here, this is 1, okay, this is coming as 1, see, and this n minus k we already know it is 1, so 1 plus 1 is, sorry, not this 2, so here also n minus 1 is 1, n minus k is 1 plus 2 is 3, like this we are getting this summation of 1 to n. Now we can do n into n plus 1 by 2, this is order of n square. Okay, so now I will do this question. Sorry, so here it was asked in GATE 1993 2 marks question. So order of n, where order of n stands as, they have written it down, O of n, big O of n means order of n. So what is our time complexity? So here you can see this is k is ranging from 1 to n, this is nothing but order of 1 plus order of 2 plus order of 3 order of n. So this is basically n into n plus 1 by 2, this is order of n square. Okay, nothing much to explain here. This is just from ranging from 1 to n, order of n. So this is order of 1, 2, 3, n, and we know that the summation of all natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is order of n square. So this is our answer. So now next question is a theoretical question. Concatenation, it was asked in 1997, 1 mark question. Concatenation of two lists is performed in order of 1 time. Which of the following should be used? See, concatenation, see here our list is, let's say this is a list like this is present, and this is another list, this is present. We have to concatenate. Okay, so this is a single linked list. For a concatenation, so when it will take order of n time. Single linked list we have to traverse till n and then we have to concatenate, so it is not feasible. Doubly linked list is nothing, just 2 ways, so same way we have to go till n, so this is also not feasible. But circular doubly linked list, since it is pointing already here, you can just take this pointer and just change it here, because it was pointing here, you can just change this pointer and point it here, so it is circular linked list. And array is not possible, because array will always take order of n. For traversing it will take order of n. So circular linked list will take order of 1 time. Circular doubly linked list, circular doubly linked list will take order of 1 time. So now let's see this question here. GATE 1996 1 mark question which is false. So some order functions are given, which is bounding order is given, which is order of this is given. Now let's see which of this is false. So if you remember, I have already done f of n is the order of gn if fn is less than equal to c dot gn. So I told you to keep this in handy, because this will be used. So now in this question it will be used. Now let's see, 100n log n, and here it is given as n log of n divided by 100. See here you can see this is actually greater than, see this function is basically same here. Here you are multiplying with 100, here you are dividing with 100. So obviously this will be greater than this. So this is sorry, I was thinking something else, I did mistake. So this is 100 n log of n, and here it is given as order of n log n base 100. Okay, so here 100 n log n, let's say k into n log of 100 by 100. So if we take k value as like 1000, not k, sorry, c, we are using c here, so 1000 or something, so this will come as less than. Okay, so 100 n will become less than, so 2 zeros are in place of c is this, 2 zeros are cancelled out, let's say another 0 I have taken, so 100 n log n. So this is our bounding function, so this is true. Okay, so this answer is true. Now let's check the second one. So log of root over log n is equals to order of log. So now this we have to check, like if n is, let's say 256. Okay, so now let's check log n, log of n means 256 base 2 root over n, and log here is 256 2. So this is 256, log of 256 base 2 is 8, so root over 8, and here log 2, this is coming as 8 and this is 8 only, and this is coming as log 2 to the base 2 8, this is 3, means log of 2 to the power 3, this 3 is coming. So root over 8 is actually 4 into 2, so 2 into 2, root 2 and this is 3, so this is actually greater than 3, so this function is wrong. Okay, this is false because fn has to be less than c dot gn, but here fn is coming as greater than gn, so this is false. Now let's see our next example, next option. So if 0 is less than x less than y, then n to the power x is equals to order of ny. So here you can see that this is nothing, but since x is less than y and n is already constant, both same n is there, so it will be less than only. So nx will be less than equal to c dot ny, because y is greater than x, so this is possible, so this is true. Now let's see the next example. 2n equals to not equals to not order of nk, so 2n is less than equals to kn, where k is greater than equals to 2. So basically this is 2n is equals to order of nk, so this is also false. So our what is which of these are false? So B and D are false, others are true, these two are false. Now let's see this example. This was asked in GATE 2001 1 mark question. Two functions are given and you have to find out fn is order of, which is correct, order of gn, and gn is not equals to order of fn. So this is our next question. So let's see, this is our function fn, n square log n, and now our second function is gn, n log n to the power 10. So this is our two functions, so we have to find out which is order of which and which is not order of which. So now let's see, here you can just think like this, you can cancel like this, either this is greater than this or this is greater than this, so you can think like that, you can cancel n from both the sides. So like this is cancelled, so n log n, and here it is log n to the power 10. Okay, so this is actually a greater function. I will give you a list where you can find out which is greater than which. So n log n is basically greater than log n to the power 10. So here we can say that this is our gn, this is our gn, this is our fn. Okay, so gn is less than equal to fn, so gn is equals to order of fn, and fn is not order of gn. These two. Now let's see our question here. So fn is order of gn, no, this is not true. Gn is order of fn, yes, this part is true, and fn is not order of gn, so this is true. Fn is not order of gn, that is true, but here it is not true. Okay, gn is order of fn because fn is the bounding function of gn, so this is also false. Here fn is not order of gn, so this is also false, so only option B is correct here. So now this is our next question, same on time complexity. So this was asked in GATE 2002 2 marks question. Let's see the question now. So before moving on to the question, I have taken this is a helpful information. Okay, so what I did, I pasted this on my wall where I used to study, I still study, so that I can have this image in front of me, so I can visualize when the question comes. So I will suggest you the same. So here you can see 1 is less than log n, less than log n, this is n to the power e epsilon, okay, is less than n to the power c, c is any constant, then that is less than n to the power log n, which is less than c to the power n. C is a constant, and n to the power n then less than c to the power n, and which is less than n factorial. So n factorial is the highest, has the highest time. Okay, so it may look tricky, but it's tricky, but since you have around 9 months time, you can put this in your where you study, so you can have this image, so it will be helpful. Okay, so this is see, if you are doing you can prove everything, but it is better to do but bit quicker in your exam than to prove everything. So let's see the question now. So just I will suggest you to paste this where you are studying. So this is just a suggestion. Now let's see, these three are functions given, and which of the following is true? Hn is order of fn and etc. So let's see. So this is fn is 3n to the power n. See, here we can do anything, it is only simplified. Now let's see here, 2 to the power root n log 2 base n. So there is a log function, a log b is equals to b log a. So this is basically it is in log. Okay, so nothing in computer science, but this is a basic log function. So what you can do, so this you can change it here, so this and this you can swap. Okay, a log b is equals to b log a. So you can see a and b are swapped. So this is basically n root n log of 2 base 2, and you know this is 1. So this is coming as n root n. So gn is coming as n root n. This is fn. Okay, so fn is this, gn is this, and now hn is n factorial. So this is highest, so you can see this is highest. These two are almost same, these two functions are almost same. 3 and 3 is a constant, it doesn't matter. So let's see the option here. Hn is order of fn, so it cannot be possible because hn is less than c into fn, which is not possible, since I have already told you this is the largest, n factorial is the largest. So this is false. Same way this is also false, because these two are almost same. 3 n to the power root n and n to the power root n is almost same. So these two are automatic false. Now let's see, gn is not function of fn. This is also false, because these two are almost same and each other can like, see what we know, fn is equal to c dot gn. So fn is order of gn. Okay, so here you can add a constant and multiply, so this comes as fn is equals to order of gn. So this is not true. Okay, this is false, because if it would have been gn is order of fn, then it would have been true. So fn is order of gn, this is true, because fn is 3 n root n to the power root n, and gn we can multiply some constant, and gn is here in root n. So this is not equals to, less than equals to. Okay, so this can be proved. You can take any constant here, let's say 5 or 6. So it comes as fn is equals to order of gn. See, I have taken this example just to make it make you visualize this. Okay, this is very important. So I suggest you to paste it somewhere where you study, so that you can visualize on a daily basis. So you can have, before you go to exam, this can be like pasted on your brain, so you don't have to worry about this. Like here n factorial is highest, so you need not worry about this function only. So now let's say this question here, GATE 2002 2 marks question. So you have to find the running time. Procedure A is given. See, if n is less than equals to 2, return 1, or like not or, else, this is a if else function, else return a root n. So let's try the recursion here, Tn. So this is a recursive relation. Okay, so let's try to write the recursive relation from this function here. So this is basically t of root n, since it is root n, plus some constant. So let's say c1 or 1, whatever it is. So this is basically the recursion function. So apparently, just looking by it, you can say that I can also feel that this is not in Master's theorem way. So we cannot apply Master's theorem. So but this is not true. We can apply Master's theorem here. I will show you. So I have taken this problem because I don't know why I always do mistake in this question. Let me just see if I don't do mistake here. I don't know. I practice so many times, but I still do. This is my thing. Maybe you may not do the same mistake, but I will suggest you to do this kind of question. This kind of questions are common in PYQs I have seen. So let's see the question here. So this is n of root n. So let's say n is equals to 2 to the power m. So let's say this is our, this is we have taken. So now n of m is equals to t of 2 to the power m. Okay, so now we can say, now this is equals to, we have taken another recursion. Let's say this is our m, s of m. So now t of root n is equals to t of 2 to the power m by 2, which is s of m by 2. Okay, so now just put it here. So now s of m, okay, not n, s of m is equals to s of m by 2, let's say some constant c1 or something. So now you can see this is in Master's theorem way. So here a is 1, b is 2, this is k is equals to, so k equal to 0. So how can you see that this is 1? Okay, so now in Master's theorem way, it is basically in Master's theorem way. So now it is coming as order of log of m. Okay, not n, log of m. So here you can have a mistake. So it is basically m, not n. So now we have to put m. What is the value of n in terms of m? So now you can see this is basically log of n is equals to m. So now put here. So order of log n. So this is our answer. So let's see, C is our correct answer. So I will suggest you to practice a bit. I don't know, I always do mistake here. Hopefully I didn't do today, but I will suggest you to practice a bit more on this, because it may seem that it is not in Master's theorem way, but when you put like this, it is coming and you can find the answer directly from the Master's theorem. So now let's see some other examples. So now let's say this question. This was asked in GATE 2003 1 mark question. So these three are options. These are not options. These are given. So in options there are like 1 or 2 are correct, 2 or 3 are correct, like this. I haven't written the option. So let's see the question. Let's focus on the question here. See, number 1, it is saying that n plus k to the power whole to the power m is theta of n to the power m, where k and m are constants. So let's see here. So n plus k to the power m. So here let's say k and m are constant. So we can put it like this, n plus k to the power m. So here we can put it theta of n plus 1. We can cross it the n. The maximum value is n here, not the constant. So we can just put it like this, theta of n to the power m is bounded by this. So this is correct. Okay, so this is true. So now let's see the next question, not question, next expression. 2 to the power n plus 1 is 2 to the power order of 2n or not. So here you can see 2 to the power n plus 1 means 2 to the power n into 2. So this is the biggest function here. So we can just cross it out 2 and we can write it as order of 2 to the power n. Okay, so this is true. Now let's see the next question. 2 to the power n plus 1. So here it is basically 2 to the power n into 2. Okay, so this is not same as this. Please check it here. See, here we have n plus 1, which is different. Here we have 2n plus 1. So you can just cross it out and you can put it as 2 to the power n, order of 2. This is the question. So no, this is false, because we have 2 to the power n only, but it is order of 2 to the power n. So I have just taken this question. Is easy, but it may look similar to these two, and you may have a problem. You may choose the wrong answer here. So these are basically looking same, but it is not. Okay, so just see carefully. This is our next question. It was asked in GATE 2002 1 mark question. So it is a bit difficult if you see in just one go, but let's see the question here. So the question is, a function is given, float f, float x, int y, float p, s. These are float functions. Okay, this is float. These are float, and int I. A for loop is there for s equals to 1, p equals to 1, I equals to 1. So this is the first part of for loop. Then this is the condition checking, I is less than y, then increment or decrement I plus plus. So now inside for loop we have p star equals to x by y. You know that this is basically p is equals to p into x by I. Okay, and then s plus equals to p, which is s equals to s plus p. These are common functions. I am writing it down because just to have a clear view. Then return s. Now we have to find which of the following is correct. Okay, so now let's see how this is done. So now let's see initialization. Let's draw a table. So this is p, this is s, this is I. So everything is 1 first. So now I is 1. So now p is equals to x by I. X is x by I means 1. So now here you can see s equals to s plus p. So s is 1. So 1 plus p means x by I. So now x is incremented. So incremented, this is 1. Now not x, sorry, I is incremented. I is incremented to 2. See this here, I is incremented to 2. So now when I is incremented, then again p into p is there. So this is our previous p. So now x plus, oh no, so my multiplication into x by I. X by I is here 2. So this is, just let it be. So this is here x square by 2. So now here s is s plus p. So s was this, and now s plus p means this. P value is added. Now I is again incremented. It is incremented to 3. Now here same way, p into x by I. P was this, x square by 2 into x by I. X is x and I is 3. So this is x cube by 3 to the power 6. So now this will be added here. X by 1, this is basically x, not x square by 2 plus x cube by 6. Same way 4 x cube by 6 into x divided by 4, 1 plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 6 plus x to the power 4 by 6, 4 is 24. Let me see, there is some problem maybe. I don't know why I wrote 240, this is 24. Okay, so now let's see this equation. So this is basically 1 plus x square by 2 factorial by x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 4 by 4 factorial. Okay, you can just see this here. So this is basically extension of e to the power x, like this. So you may not know this, but while doing the question, just see this. This is extension of e to the power x. By up till this you can do, but you may not know the power, the function. So this is basically e to the power x. Okay, so I am writing it down. You may check the other extension functions, so you can check this out, but this is e to the power x. Okay. So now the next question is GATE 2004 2 marks question. So this kind of question is common in mathematics. I will just give you the overview because it is easy, but more we will do in mathematics. Okay, so now let's see the question. So this is a recurrence function. Recurrence relation is given. Bounding function is t of 1 is equals to 1, and now t of n is equals to 2n plus 1, 2n minus n 1 and plus n when n is greater than 2. So now which evaluates to this, so not order but evaluates to this. So here you can do the recurrence function, which is a lengthy process, but in a way to do it in faster and get the answer correctly is to here do hit and try. Okay, or trial error, something like this. Just you have to check each and every one. So what the procedure is, I will say in a gist. See, you have to find out t to the t2 and then t3 in the main function. In the main recurrence relation, find t3, you will get some answer. Okay, then t4, like this. In this way you can get the t2, t3, t4. Now put that function. So let's say t2, if we put 2 in this function, let's say 2 to the power 2 plus 1 3 minus this n means 2 minus 2. So this is 2 to the power 3 means 8 minus 2 minus 2, this is 4. So here you can see this 4 and 4 satisfies, but here this is the correct option, but it may seem like that this may also give the correct option, this may also. So the best way is to do find t4 like this bigger function and then put the value in this given options, so that in that way you will get the correct answer in one go. So I have taken this example, but here you can find t to the power 4 just by substituting. Then you can check with the options. So in which option is giving you the correct answer, just take it out. Okay, so nothing complex here, just a simple way. Because if you try to do the recurrence function, it will take some time. So here by just substituting you will get the answer correctly. So this is our next question. I have already told you this kind of questions are common in GATE, I have seen. So let's see the question. So apparently it is looking like this is not in Master's theorem. I have taken one example before also. So just for practice I am taking it. So you can practice by yourself or you can watch the video if you are having any problem. So let's see. This is, let's take t of n equals, so not n equals to m. So now t of n is equals to t of to the power n, or we can write s of m. So now let's put the values here. Okay, so n root over n means t of 2 to the power m by 2. So this is s of m by 2. Okay, so now let's put it here, s of m, not n but m. M for Mumbai, n for Nagpur, so m. So 2 t of root n, not t, sorry, s m by 2 plus 1. Now it is coming in way of Master's theorem. So this is basically very easy. A is equals to 2, B is equals to 2, K is equals to 0, P is equals to 0. So I have done an extensive video on Master's theorem, so you can just go and watch if you are having any trouble here. So this is 2 is greater than 2 to the power 0, which is case 1. So m log of A base B, this is 2 and 2, so m theta of m. So m means, see here, m means log of n is base 2 is m. So here it is coming as log of n base 2. So log of n base 2. So this is our answer. Okay, so not just directly put m. So here you will get the wrong answer. Here it is log of n. So be very careful here. This is our next question. This was asked in GATE 2016 set 2 marks question. Before this flowchart was given, there was some statement which is nothing, basically just saying what the flowchart is meaning. So here you know that this is a flowchart. These are the decision boxes and these are the statements, and these are the condition statements, and this is start, this is the ending point. So what is the time complexity? So worst case, how it can go. So see, in worst case, see this is our starting function, so it can go only this side and this side. Now it has two paths, this way or this way, but you have to take the worst case, so you have to take the longest path. So we are choosing this. Okay, so I am just putting an extra arrow. So here you have to take the longest path. So again decision box is there, so this is also a possibility, this is also a possibility, but you have to take the longest path because here worst case is asked. So we are taking this function, this path, again this. So here we are in decision box, in this diamond box. So either you can take this path or this path, so you have to take this path only. So this is our path. So this is our basically path. So how many function calling is there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5t n by 2 and some constant, let's say 1. So this is coming as, so in calculator this is in Master's theorem way. Okay, so it is coming as order of in 2.32 or something. Okay, so in virtual calculator it is very easy to get. It is nothing. In Master's theorem it is coming as 5t n by 2 plus 1. So because there are 5 function calling is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 function calling is there and some constant time is obviously needed for this decision box, start and return. So it is coming as this value. You can just put the value using Master's theorem, it will come as something like this, and then you can just put the value. Okay, so this is our next. So with all this, I am almost at the end of asymptotic complexity, time complexities. I have done all the things. Up till this we have done GATE questions, PYQs, and also the theory part and the examples I have done. So the next thing you should do is do test series. Okay, so I am telling you again and again, do test series. Topic wise test you should do on this, at least this topic. If you have finished this topic from my videos, please do topic wise test series, and then I will move on to divide and conquer. Now means there are 3 in divide and conquer: greedy and dynamic algorithm. Okay, so these are the 3 broad divisions. So now I will move on to divide and conquer. We will do all the algorithms one by one. So for now your work is to do this by this video. So you can help with this help videos, you can be very sure that you have understood these questions. If you have any doubts, you can always text me. I am here to help you. So I am a bit busy with my own work and all, so I will try to help you out. So now you please do test series after watching my videos. And okay, so other PYQs are left. I have done most of it, so the other PYQs, see, if I do everything, it will be of no use. Okay, so you have to work only, you have to function your brain and then do the question, so that will be more helpful. I have just done so that you don't have any problem doing. So if you still do have problem, please refer to RPR's search site or Geeks for Geeks or Geo, or you can text me. So because I am saying you this, because of googling out all these things, it will be helpful. So then test series, and now I will continue with divide and conquer now. So in divide and conquer we have lot of algorithms, so we will do one by one. And see, in PYQs of this topic I have not done few questions because it requires some divide and conquer, some greedy algorithm. So I will do on this topic some questions which are left, I will do on there also. So now thank you for watching. If you love my videos, do subscribe and click the bell icon.